Well, Courtney, who knew today is actually a holiday?
I did not.
It is National LED Day. And what better time for us all to think about bringing more light into our homes and picking bulbs that set the right tone for our space.
And our teacher today is Kathryn Emery, home improvement and lifestyle expert, is joining us now with tips for choosing light bulbs that will help create the perfect atmosphere. It's great to see you, girlfriend. I know you're geeking out on this, just like Derek.
I mean,
we are too.
I'm such a dork, but you know what? I hope everybody keeps shining over there, because we're going to be talking about light bulbs for this whole segment.
So, and seriously, I mean, Kathryn, this can absolutely transform a room. Sometimes you go in a space and you're like, what is off? But then the moment the lighting changes, you can set a mood, the brightness. So walk us through what you've got today.
You are so spot on, Derek. So I'm going to kind of break it down, because remember, you just used to go to the store and grab a light bulb and you would go. But now there's a couple things you need to look at when you're buying a light bulb. So number one is the lumens. So that's the brightness. It's what we used to know as watts. And then the other one is Kelvin, which I know you're kind of referencing. It's like either that really bright, invigorating blue or that kind of like that cool, warm glow, that yellow. So let's talk about room by room, because it's overwhelming. So let's start with the rooms that we want the most light, right? The kitchen, the bathroom, and the garage, because we're doing invigorating activities there. We need light. So that's where you're going to want to look for a bulb that's sometimes called daylight. So it's got about 5,000 Kelvins, so it's like that bright, bright blue. And then 100-watt equivalent of lumens is now 1,600 lumens. So you can really get that good energy going, right? So, and just so you guys know the reference zone for Kelvins, like 1,900 Kelvins is a candle, 10,000 is the sun. So it all just depends what you're doing in that room and what you want. So next would be, like think about like that middle grade. So think about like bright light. So like your dining room, your office, you still want that energy, but maybe not so bright. So that's where you're going to get that bright light. So it's about, 4,000 Kelvins, about 1,100 lumens, which is 75 watts. Are you guys following me here?
I am, and I'm so glad you are talking about this, because I have been clueless for the last, I don't know, bit trying to buy light bulbs. They don't match at all.
It is tough to buy light bulbs these days.
No, they don't. Well, and then they've got the soft white. So this is what I love. Everyone wants that like warm glow that the incandescent light bulbs used to give us. So that's what you call soft white. That's good for your bedroom, good for your living room, good for places that you're chilling out. So that's about 800 lumens, which is a 60 watt, and 2,700 Kelvins. Now, the nice thing is there's on all of the bulbs nowadays, they have this little light bulb. It's almost like the nutrition thing that you get for food. So they'll walk you through it, but just a good way to think, because, LEDs, they save us money, they save us energy. One bulb costs $6 a year to operate. So just an awesome way to think about how to light your different spaces.
It really is incredible, Kathryn. And I know off the top I was kind of making a joke about this national holiday, but LED Day was really established back in 2016 to honor these scientists who got the Nobel Prize for creating the light-emitting diode, because as you mentioned, they're less expensive to operate, and they are certainly much better for the environment in the long term.
Yeah, exactly. Most people don't realize bulbs were invented in the 50s, but until these scientists invented that blue, we couldn't use them. So now let's go to the fun stuff, you guys, right? So we use let there be light, right? But there are light bulbs these days that do more than, well, first of all, let's start with a bulb. So we talked about having daylight, bright light, soft light in one bulb. Nowadays, these full color smart bulbs, you can get it all in one bulb. So I have here C by GE, and this is what I mean. So there's some great B-roll, but I'm also, of course, going to geek out on my phone with you guys. But you can make it, if all in that one bulb, you can make it that warm here. So that's that warm color that we were talking about, kind of that like soft white. You can make it that, you can make it the bright, there's the higher Kelvin, so that blue light. You can dim it in the bulb. You can turn it to different colors. So Halloween's coming. This orange is gonna be good for my haunted house. So this smart color bulb just has everything built in. So depending on what you're doing, you want a lot of light, you want a different light. And here's some other pictures too to go with it. I just love that all those features. So instead of having to go out and figure out what bulb you buy, just buy one bulb and get all the color temperature temperatures, get everything in there. No hub required, which I love. You can even set different schedules for it. So just a great, great bulb. And then Derek, you're gonna geek. Derek and Courtney, you guys are gonna geek out on me on this one. So this is GE's LED Plus battery backup. Ready? Are you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
Check this out. It's still going.
What?
Oh my word.
Isn't that amazing, Court? It's got a 5-hour battery backup so that if the power goes out, like in Houston, we always have crazy storms coming our way there.
Okay, that's genius.
Right?
Genius and cool to the touch, clearly, if you can pick it up. Listen, we're tight on time. Let's run us through some of the other cool technology that you have today, including, I guess, a speaker and a light bulb in one?
Yep, absolutely. So here's the speaker is built right into the light bulb. So you literally, if you can see here, it's the par 30. So these can go in your overhead. Oh, there's me, my fabulous B-roll that I filmed for you guys. So see, all you install, I do it all, you guys. What can I say? So this is also GE LED Plus. So the point is, it's a 60-watt bulb that you can use every day, and it's got this one extra feature. So this one has a speaker built into it. The other one has a battery backup built into it. The other one has dusk to dawn. The other one has motion sensor. The other one has a timer. So it's just really cool. You know, you figure, hey, you're going to go out and buy a 60-watt bulb that's this nice temperature. Why not have a little extra feature in there? And then we need somewhere to plug our lights, right? So we've all been working from home a lot more. So Lamps Plus has this workstation dimmer lamp. Here's how awesome it is. You can put any lamp on top of this workstation here, and it becomes, it has a USB plug, it has a power outlet, and it will turn any lamp into a dimmable lamp. So
wow.
Isn't that so cool? And that's by Lamps Plus, and they have all these different colors. They've got like, see, she's doing it right there, but you know, you can see the different ports. They've got like silvers, they've got traditional, they've got modern, and those are all at lampsplus.com. But just, you know, my husband keeps seeing this in my here for the TV. He's like, when is that going to end up on my desk? Because he loves it. It's great. We're all working from home. Why not utilize?
You always, Kathryn,
light,
bring
right?
the best of the best to us. I am keeping all of my notes. I'm going to get my light bulbs in order.
You got to get your light bulb life together, Courtney.
I do.
Kathryn, Emery, thank you so much.
I love it. Bright ideas, girl. And you can head over to our website, HoustonLife.tv, to see all of the tips and products that Kathryn shared today.
And Houston Life will be right back.